Hello. I know a lot of us have been eager for the continuation of the beautiful, beautiful book that was studying the business of life. So today I bring you chapter 2 and maybe 3, and let's just see how it goes. I don't know how many chapters we can cover today, but let's see how much we can cover. So let's start. For those of us visiting this channel for the first time, please go back and see other videos so that you can catch up. We wouldn't want you to miss anything at all. Now, chapter 2 is titled People Matter. It has a law. He called the law of association, still written by Elisha Mammon. Said, your association/company will either determine your preservation or facilitate your destruction. No relationship leaves you the way it met you. It either raises you up or pulls you down. We have to, be very careful about the people we hang around or allow to hang around us for a long time, because they never leave you the same. Even as little as your vocabulary, is affected greatly by the people you allow to get into your space. It has happened to me. It has happened to every one of us. We've either come out better or worse from a relationship, a friendship, an association. So we ought to take care of that. Take care of our space. Be mindful of the people that we let in. That's pretty much what this law is trying to say. So let's commence the reading of chapter 1. It said, relationships are the single most powerful force in the universe. Think about it. What would life be like if you were the only person on earth? Your life literally revolves around people, and everything you are ever going to do is because people exist. Who you become is highly determined by what you do to and for people. As a principle, it would be unwise to live your life without regards for people. People really do matter. If you're going to start a business, it's because you believe that there are clients. If you're going to start a school, if you're going to do anything, you have to do is because of people. So you really need to be considerate about people. They matter. So there's a quote here by Maya Angelou. It says, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. People will never forget how you made them feel. You have to work on making people feel, good about themselves. This has nothing to do with being a people pleaser. No, you cannot, hurt yourself in the process of trying to please people. We are just saying that we should become people considerate and not be self-centered and self-absorbed and everything self is selfish. But that doesn't cancel out self-love, please. No, it doesn't. So there's a subtitle here, nothing works without people. So think about it for a minute. Is there anything that exists today that was not made for people? Every product was designed for people. Everything that is done or was done is for people. People are the core of everything. Anything you do that people are absent from will seldom work. Even if it does, it will not last long. People are important. The reason I want to look good, is because I know people will be like, why are you looking bad today? Because I won't say to myself, I'm looking bad. If I was the only one in the world, I won't give a care. But because I know that people will be like worried about me, why are you so, downcast? You don't look good. That's why I have to sometimes wear makeup. Sometimes, not every time. I don't wear makeup every time. Just because people exist. Now, the reason we have this YouTube channel is because of the people that we're serving. If I was going to open up a store today, I would consider first my clients. So people are the center or the basis for almost everything, like everything. In the previous book we studied on this channel, titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, we learned that with people you think effectiveness, and with things you think efficiency. But John Green wrote, he said, the world is in chaos today because things are being loved and people are being used. When you revert the use, or you reverse the use of a thing, abuse is almost inevitable. Misuse is abuse by every standard. You get? So we ought to understand how to relate with people to be able to be successful business people in life. Then we must also learn to respect people irrespective of what or who they are to us. Some persons don't respect their servants or subordinates, you get, simply because at this point in life you are more placed or well placed than they are. It doesn't license you to disrespect them, because a beggar today could be a very renowned person tomorrow, but that's not the reason. The reason is just to honor people. A beggar may remain a beggar forever, but you have a responsibility to honor people in spite of who they are, whether or not they can afford you, they can give you anything. You have to learn to respect people. It is very important, because a beggar or a pauper could refer you to a rich person. And an embarrassing thing happened to me some years ago. I think 3 to 4 years back. I was in a bus. I was going to work, and then the bus stopped at like another bus stop to pick people up. And then a tattered looking man was coming or walking down street to sit where I was sitting, like besides me. Oh God, I judged him in my heart. I was like, this man is going to smell the hell out of me. He didn't look clean and all of that. So I already went ahead to judge him and give him the disdaining look and all of that. Then he walked up closely. The moment he sat beside me, I was blown away. He had the best perfume I have ever perceived. Ever. In that moment, I was like, oh my God, what did I just do? So it was me being embarrassed by myself. No one knew what was happening to me at the time. So it's not nice to disrespect people. It's not nice at all. We have to learn to respect people. And also remember the title of the book we're studying, The Business of Life. So it means you must learn you must learn that people matter, and that's how you be a good business person. So if you don't understand that people matter, you fail at whatever business it is. And then in touching the heart of people, don't do anything selfish. People can detect when a certain gesture is not real. They don't even need to be super smart. You get? Let your gestures be kind, be true, be genuine, and you would get what you want from them without even asking. But just be genuine, just be sincere, just be true. So we move on to another subtitle, Attitude Matters. Whatever influences your behavior changes your results, and attitude has a major influence on behavior. Attitude is the way you respond to situations, people, or circumstance. It usually begins as a settled way of thinking or feeling towards someone or something, and it is usually expressed as a good or bad behavior towards that person or thing. So the way we respond to things and situation is dependent on our attitude, and the results we get from them is dependent on the method that we use. So you must cultivate a good attitude, and so that when crises happen, you don't make a mess of yourself. So every time you have to practice like an attitude improvement. We are not born perfect people, but we must be intentional about cultivating good character and attitude. And this is in relationship to other people, because they'll just, oh God, she has a bad attitude. You don't want people to say that of you, no matter how highly placed or lowly placed you are. Consider it. Winston Churchill said that attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. So you have to have the right attitude for every situation. It is very important. You cannot strike it out. It's very important to have the right attitude. Then on to another one called, another subtitle said attitude is a force. So you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you've got to choose carefully. If I have to become like the 5 people I spend my time with, 5 is not such a huge number, so I have to be able to choose who those people are, the people I listen to, the people I spend time with, because that is going to influence me a great deal. So we have to choose wise people. I don't think I want to intentionally choose someone who's foolish to be in my circle. So if you think I'm foolish, please don't choose me. Because I won't choose you if I thought you were foolish. You have to choose carefully. Those 5 people are very important. In fact, you could have like a sect of 5. So first 5, second 5, third 5. Be careful that maybe the first, second, and third 5s are, very sound people, wise people. Association. I was talking to someone. Okay, no, I put something up on my WhatsApp status. I said, the command is to love all, not befriend all. And I had one of my friends go crazy. She was like, exactly. You don't have to be friends with everybody, but you can love everybody. I'm like, yeah. Association is supposed to be a choice, and it's not by force. It's supposed to be a choice. So I have the responsibility of making that choice. You cannot shove you down my throat. My truth. I decide if we can be friends. It's simple. But doesn't mean I'll treat you, badly. So I wrote something down here. I've not referred to my book today. Recognize early the position different people occupy in your life, and spend quality time with those who add real value to you. Yes. There are some things you should be selfish about. Your self-development. Because at the end of your life, you don't want to face regrets. You don't want to. So be sure to spend time with the people who add value to you. And also don't drive away those who are coming to gain value from you. Life is a give and take. We talked about that earlier in this book. So, people matter, the author says. Value people, respect people, love people, celebrate people, honor people, serve people, support people, care for people. Do everything good for people. That's mine. So it's very important. I always like to, read the action quotes. Yeah. So things don't matter, people do. It is not what we have in life, but who we have in our lives that matter. It doesn't matter whether you need them or not. Just treat people right. Loving others is the best part of life. Lastly, value the people who sacrifice their something for you, because that something may be their everything. So value the things that people give you. Value the gifts, value the care, value the attention. It may just be everything that they have.